Okay. Sorry, everybody. I apologize. Trevor, I'm doing this one solo because I want to share a few lies that I caught Erica Kirk in, and I'm just befuddled, and please excuse the unprofessional attire. I'm getting ready to go out, but I couldn't go out without stating these thoughts. Anyways, welcome to Lasha's Take. If you've never been to Lasha's Take before, which 99% of the time, people that fly by, people swipe you in or swipe you out of their life in an instasecond. Probably in 0.827 milligrams, which equals, not milligrams, but 0.827 something or other, which is less than a millisecond. Does anybody know how I know that 0.827 is less than a millisecond? Because Candace Owens said that's how long it took Mikey to dial. So I'm getting ready to go out, and here I am. Hi everybody, welcome to Lasha's Take. Lasha's Take is my opinion in one take. I don't have notes, I don't have what's the word? I do not have any notes in front of me. I do not have I haven't practiced. I just got out of the bathtub. I washed my hair. My friend is picking me up at 8, and I had to get out these thoughts. So before you swipe me out of your life in 2 seconds, just let me fix something here for a minute. I need to find the correct pictures. If you just could give me one moment. Okay. No, that's not correct. All right, here I go. Okay. Hi there. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Are you the first one? Thank you. I want to talk about Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk, the assassination, and why I'm so invested in it. And they say that, honestly, with YouTube, if you don't grab people's attention in 30 seconds, they won't even stay. So I have this, like the next 2 minutes, if you give me that, to get your attention and to like and decide whether to subscribe. And so let's move forward. Thank you so much for exposing who you are. Again, my name is Lasha. You've reached Lasha's Take. It's impromptu. I get thoughts like just now taking a shower and taking a bath, and I have to be ready in 40 minutes. So let's just get right into it. I know that you can hear me because I talk so loud. I'm like a bull in a china shop. Candace Owens. For those of you that don't know me and this is your first time, you would not believe how far my intellectual progression has moved forward since I started this channel. And I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much. Why would you think I wasn't okay? It's impromptu. I just got out of the bath. Candace Owens and the monetization. Do I look sad? I am a little sad, actually. I'm very sad. But that's okay. And what's made me sad is the Charlie Kirk death. I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was until he passed away. And he quickly became somebody that I admire, and I wish I had watched him grow the way I watched Charlie Sheen grow up as an actor, which is ironic because Charlie Sheen, the odds against his life outweighed the odds against Charlie Kirk's life, in my opinion. And what Charlie Kirk accomplished in his lifetime is more than what I've accomplished in my life as far as like a movement. No, you know what? Sadness, it's part of grieving, right? And it's Christmas time. But last year at this time, I am in such a better place. So it really is about moving forward. But Candace Owens and the monetization, everybody's attacking her, saying that she is using Charlie Kirk's assassination as a way to make money. Guess what, everybody? I did the math. I don't have time to go through it step by step by step, but if you join me tomorrow, I don't know, probably in the afternoon, like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, her average views have not changed since her Brigitte Macron, the Camilla Chronicles, the Blake Lively. And the only time I found her true, and you know what? If she's doing it for monetization, which I do not believe she is a pit bull. Whether her and Charlie were friends in their youth only, and they were not friends later on in life, I wonder why wasn't Candace Owens invited to Charlie Kirk's wedding, because Charlie Kirk was at Candace Owens's wedding. I don't understand that. I find that very strange. I thought Candace Owens, why wasn't she invited to speak there, knowing how close their relationship was, if Erica knew that? I don't understand that. And then I heard Tim Pool. Now I understand who Tim Pool is. He was talking about how Candace Owens was monetizing to make money off the Charlie Kirk assassination. Everybody's talking about it. I am Coach Colin, Tim Pool. And then do you know what he said? He actually had the audacity to say, I've lost almost 100,000 subscribers, so I'm losing money talking about this, but she's making money. Are you seriously telling me, Tim Pool, that you're working out how much money she's making over you on YouTube? This is a free market. Even though I started my channel for a completely different reason, it doesn't, because I'm not a journalist. You know, I'm reporting on what Candace is reporting. But before Candace Owens had her opinion, I'll tell you what my opinion is. Donald Trump trumped Charlie. Hi, Trevor. And that's all there is to it. And I'll say it and say it and say it. But here's some things that I noticed. When Erica Kirk said that she hadn't slept in months, Why does that woman never have bags under her eyes? Why? She never has bags under her eyes. I've got bags under my eyes. Why does this woman not have bags under her eyes? Ever. Did you see the way she used to dress before? And now the way she's dressing after Charlie Kirk? She used to talk about I am very confused. I want to know what your thoughts are. I've done a lot on Charlie Kirk, and they're under Candace Owens opinion pieces, and I have some questions for Candace. Candace, when was the last time you had a conversation with Charlie Kirk, and why were you not invited to the wedding? And when Charlie Kirk passed away, why didn't you call Erica? What's going on? That says to me there's been bad blood between them for a really long time. But when Erica Kirk said on Barry Weiss that she hadn't slept in months, that was just barely the 3rd month after her husband's death. And regardless whether Erica Kirk kept Charlie's media tour schedule as his wife, that makes sense to me. But this bullshit, the tapping of I don't buy it, and I don't know. She has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And as Coach Collins said, some might say beautiful, some might say demonic. Not my words, or he didn't use the word demonic. He did icy, ice cold. She's a cold-hearted snake, look into her eyes. Uh-oh, she's been telling lies. That was a great lie. It was so much fun. But listen, I have to get ready. Let's say Charlie was killed because, no, that's not why he was killed, but I gotcha. His voice, who runs the system, obviously the darkness, do not want the light to shine. Yes, 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 yes. Kens, I agree with you 100%. And Landon, thank you. I do get sad, but I also have very, very small eyes. I'm Ukrainian. I'm pretty sure that I'm Jewish, which is fine. But I have Mongolian Asian eyes. I've got a 3rd eyelid, right? So, but I've got to go because Paul's going to be here, Trevor, in 30 minutes. Okay? Thank you for joining. Also, so I want to know, Candace Owens, why wasn't she invited to Charlie Kirk's wedding? Why did Erica Kirk allow Ben Shapiro on the Turning Point USA convention, the same one that Tucker Carlson spoke on? Why? She's the CEO now. She's making these decisions. Why? It's almost like I've been sitting back and watching a reality show, and I'm thinking to myself, why didn't Candace Owens and Erica Kirk pick up the phone a long time ago and talk? It doesn't make any sense. Now, the only thing is, when Pierce Morgan, I was I've never been really disappointed in Candace Owens before, but I was very embarrassed for the way she behaved on Pierce Morgan, because she's angry. But as far as the monetization, if you think she's doing it for monetization, then don't watch it. Unsubscribe. It's that easy. There's always a solution to a problem. So if Candace Owens is getting on your nerves and you think she's just doing it for monetization, flip the switch. Unsubscribe. Tell her why. Because when you subscribe to somebody's channel, essentially the person that's making the channel is saying, come on into my life. And why am I letting all you into my life? Just watch the last few shorts. It was because of corruption, a medical malpractice, and I just don't think she's doing this for money, because she's a pit bull. She's making her views average out the same as they always have been. On average, she gets about 2,878,997. So it's about the same. Sorry, it hasn't changed her pocket. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe and don't fucking watch it. Like, what is wrong with people's, like, I mean, we have all been through a lot. All of us have been through a lot. But I'm sorry, people need to take a higher stance on being stronger. I mean, this baloney about Ben Shapiro sounds like a whiny little chihuahua. And there we go. And then Ben Shapiro started to interrupt, and he started to talk about Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens and why aren't they denouncing them, you know. And everything that Charlie believed in, which was debate and free speech and not slinging mud and being polite. And Candace Owens saying that she leans into anger. That's not a very Christian way to be. Anyways, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Well, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Bye, everybody. And that is